So you're learning Java. You know variables and maybe arrays, but let's talk about something even more useful. Lists. Imagine needing to keep track of your favorite songs, friends' names, or groceries. In Java, a list is your digital notepad for all these items. Lists are part of the Java Collections framework, a set of tools for handling groups of objects. Think of a list as a flexible container. You can add, remove, and check items, and it grows as needed. Unlike arrays, lists don't require you to decide their size up front. Add as many items as you want. Your list will expand. Lists keep items in order. The first thing you add is at position 0, the next at 1, and so on. This order makes lists predictable and easy to use when sequence matters. You can always refer to an item by its position or index. Why does this matter? Almost every app you'll build needs to manage groups of things: friends, shopping cart items, playlists. By learning lists, you're mastering a core concept for building real software. Lists are your go-to for ordered, resizable collections, making your code cleaner and more powerful. Once you start using them, you'll wonder how you ever coded without them. Ready to see how they work? Let's dive in. You might ask, aren't arrays similar? Good question. Arrays are like fixed-size egg cartons. If you buy a carton for 12 eggs, you can't fit a 13th. In Java, arrays require you to set their size at creation, and that size never changes. Lists, on the other hand, are like magical backpacks. They expand as you add more items. This flexibility is the biggest difference. Lists grow and shrink as needed. Lists also come with helpful built-in methods: add, remove, contains, and more. With arrays, you're mostly on your own for these tasks. Removing an item from an array means creating a new array and copying elements. Tedious. Lists handle all that for you, making your code cleaner and easier to manage. Arrays are best when you know the exact number of items and that won't change. But in real-world apps, your data is rarely that predictable. Lists are almost always the better choice for dynamic data. Think of arrays as basic tools and lists as your advanced, flexible power tools. For most projects, lists are the way to go. Let's create a list in Java. It's easier than you think. List is an interface like a blueprint. You need a class that implements it, most commonly, ArrayList, to declare a list of strings. List my shopping list. This creates a variable ready to hold a list of strings, but it's still empty. To actually make the list, use my shopping list =, new array list. Now you have an empty, resizable list ready for your items. This two-step process, declaring with the list interface and initializing with ArrayList, is a common Java pattern. It keeps your code flexible. If you want to switch to a different list type later, you only change the initialization. Just remember, list name =, new array list. That's all it takes to get started. Ready to add some items? Let's see how. Now let's play with your list. Add, get, and remove items. To add myshoppinglist.add milk. Each call adds an item to the end. To get an item, string first item =, myshoppinglist.get 0. This fetches the item at index 0. Be careful, asking for an index that doesn't exist will crash your program. To remove by index myshoppinglist.remove 1. This removes the item at position 1. To remove by value myshoppinglist remove milk. It finds and removes the first occurrence. These three methods, add, get, and remove, are the basics you'll use all the time. There are other handy methods too, like size to count items, clear to empty the list, and contains to check for an item. Mastering add, get, and remove lets you build, access, and modify collections of data easily. Lists make managing groups of items simple and powerful. Practice these basics, and you'll be ready for more advanced tricks. Let's see how lists show up in real-world apps. Onward! Where do you use lists? Everywhere. Your phone's Contacts app is a list of people. Adding, displaying, and removing contacts are all list operations. A music playlist? That's a list of songs. Add a song, skip tracks, or remove a song. All list actions. Shopping carts on e-commerce sites? Each add to cart puts a product in a list. Checkout loops through the list to show your items. ArrayList is the most common list type, fast for getting items by index, since it uses an underlying array. When it needs more space, it creates a bigger array and copies items over. LinkedList is another flavor. Each item links to the next, making it fast for adding or removing items anywhere in the list. But LinkedList is slower at getting items by index since it has to follow links from the start. Rule of thumb. Use. ArrayList for lots of random access. LinkedList for lots of adding, removing in the middle. Knowing the strengths of each helps you pick the right list for your needs. Lists are everywhere in real-world software. Master them, and you'll be ready for anything. Happy coding!